Alright, Mad Dog 2001 here. This video is going to be about St. Louis Cardinals again and the recent series against the what the hell did they display? Arizona. Wow, I can't believe I forgot. I just watched the game last night. And also my thoughts on the Jeff Suppan signing, even though I know this is a little delayed, like 3 weeks later, but whatever. Damn it, this fucking light. Let's put it over here. Better. Alright, here we go. First things first. I like this rotation that we have, except obviously with Brad Penny and Kyle Loesch out of the rotation, you only can do so much. Got my wish. Loesch is gone. Brad Penny, obviously we are missing him right now, with Jeff Suppan taking that fourth role. And people that hate on Suppan, first of all, he's not worth $10 million, Brewer fans, and anyone will tell you that he's not worth $10 million to begin with. He's a very, very average pitcher. That's what he always has been, and that's what he is. He's nothing more, he's nothing less. ERA is a little bit high this year, but as a Cardinal, he's been okay. Carpenter and Wainwright have been just absolute studs this season. They have done everything that you have needed to do. Jaime Garcia has been a big surprise. So as far as the 1, 2, 3 guys are good. I did hear a rumor that we might go and acquire Cliff Lee or go out and acquire Roy Oswalt or Dan Herron. My money's on Dan Herron just because he has another year after next year and because of his relationship with St. Louis. For those that don't remember, we drafted him and traded him for big wumpy Mark Mulder. Ugh, God. Anyways, Ludwig's injured right now, and that's really obviously hurting us in the run production. David Freese just went on the DL, so Felipe Lopez will be taking his spot. Aaron Miles, I think he's actually been pretty decent this season as far as his role, but he should not be playing every day. And LaRussa, stop starting Nick Stavanoa. That is a big joke. That's the biggest joke in Major League Baseball history. The guy should not be starting when you got the guys on the team that you have. And I don't care if there's a lefty in the lineup, Kobe Rasmus should be playing every day. The only time that he should not be playing is if he's just getting a rest day. But anytime there's a lefty in the lineup, you guys throw in Randy Winn, and I just do not understand that. Winn, first of all, sucks in the field. He's like 80 years old and he couldn't even make a team this year anyways. I mean, doesn't that like point like a big exclamation point on the top of your head that's like, don't play Randy Winn? It upsets me, and I think other Cardinal fans are even in the same boat here. Like, why isn't these guys playing? When David Freese was getting hot and then you sit him, I don't still understand that shit. Rasmus is probably our best outfielder overall. Best obviously in the defensively, and he's got the best bat. I mean, his bat's been better than Matt Holliday this year, and that's a fact. Speaking of Matt Holliday, I like how he has really improved himself. He is a slow starter, and I told you he'd come around, and he did. Pujols is just typical Pujols. His average is down a little bit, but I think that will he'll get, when he gets hot, he'll get hot. I mean, he hit 2 home runs the other night. This weekend we're playing the Milwaukee Brewers. For those that don't know, I am from that area, Wisconsin, so it should be an interesting series. It's in St. Louis, so I won't be able to see it. The first matchup is going to be Blake Hawksworth versus Randy Wolf, and then we'll go to the top of the rotation with Carpenter and Carpenter, I think Garcia, and then Wainwright, or Garcia would be Saturday. No, Garcia Friday, Carpenter Saturday, Wainwright on Sunday. So this is the top of our rotation besides Hawksworth, of course. Jeff Suppan will not be pitching against his former club. So, with that said, I mean, it should be a fun series. I'm going to try to catch them. I won't be able to catch the first game because I have to work. But I might watch it when I get home if some idiot at work doesn't fucking tell me the score while I'm there. Which, that's basically impossible. With that said, what else is there here? Yeah, I mean, that's about it. Oh, I guess I could talk about Brendan Ryan and what I think about Ryan and Molina. I didn't really touch on them at all. Brendan Ryan is really struggling with the bat, and another thing I don't understand, Tony, is why you throw him in there as leadoff. And who am I to question the great Tony LaRussa? I don't know. Didn't you guys think he's kind of lost it up there a little bit? Like, why does he do these certain things? I think if the guy didn't have Dave Duncan, I just don't think he'd be anywhere near as successful as he is right now. Dave Duncan is the man, and Dave Duncan should go down as history as the greatest pitching coach in the history of the game. Fuck this, one of the greatest. He is the best. And Tony LaRussa even says the same thing. I mean, like, oh, and Mark McGwire is the hitting coach. I was reading on the Cardinals Facebook page about the how everyone's bitching about Mark McGwire and should be fired, all because we were struggling for like 2 weeks or something like that. And okay, first of all, guys like Albert Pujols and Matt Holliday shouldn't need a hitting coach to tell them what to do. Those guys should be on their own. I mean, McGwire is nowhere, he has no leeway there. And then, so those guys have to learn on their own. Guys, Kobe Rasmus is a much better hitter, and that was the hitter he has worked with the most over in the offseason was Rasmus. He is much better than he was last year. He's already caught all his career numbers from last season, so he's caught those all already. He already topped the RBIs. He tied for his home runs already, and we're halfway through the year. Schumacher, I think the guy will come around. He does play tremendous defense, so I think that his bat will eventually come around. Brendan Ryan, I think guys like Ryan and Schumacher. Well, Schumacher worked with McGwire last year, so I don't see what the big deal is there. So, and then and David Freese has been a tremendous hitter. So I mean, like they're not scoring runs, but they're hitting, and that's a problem. It's the lineup that is killing the Cardinals right now, not the players. Their lineup is set. It's a good lineup, up and down. I mean, the team is good. They all hit. It's the lineup that sucks. It's the fact that you put in, like, Kobe Rasmus as a leadoff hitter for like a week. That's retarded. Put your worst hitter in the lineup leading off. That's stupid. Having the pitcher bat eighth only works if you have two good hitters, and they don't have two good hitters. Schumacher and Brendan Ryan are both struggling, so you cannot. It doesn't make any sense. That one series where they had Matt Holliday bat third, that's retarded. Pujols should always be batting third. I always said put Ludwig in. Why isn't Rasmus hitting like fifth or hitting second or something like that? He's got a good on-base percentage. Why isn't this guy being utilized? Why isn't Rasmus playing every day? Those are the problems the Cardinals are facing right now. The rotations, the pitching has been very, very good. Dave Duncan has done a great job with his pitching staff. The hitters have done good. It's the freaking lineup. Tony LaRussa has to really, he's got to get a lineup, and he's just got to stick with it for a week. When he's winning, he'll just start switching guys up for whatever fucking reason. It just pisses me off. If we had, and any idiot can manage this team right now. It doesn't need a guy like Tony LaRussa, and I think he's getting bored with it. Anyways, Mad Dog 2001. Hopefully the whole video uploads and not just 2 minutes of it like my other ones. So, yeah, I'm out.